Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Gentleman here, and I have a story for you guys today about my coworker being fucking weird, like really weird. Um, I don't know. I don't really want to work today. I have to, but just my negative feelings towards work, not making this video kind of work because I don't get paid for that currently, but actually going to work kind of work. I got to do that later today. And I don't really want to, so this made me think about my negative feelings towards work and this very odd experience that took place with my coworker. So, yeah, if you enjoy the story, hit the like button, turn on notifications for every time there's a new video, watch some more videos if you'd like, and yeah, I'll stop being annoying and I'll hop right into the story. So at the job I work retail, right? I'm not going to give specifics as to where I work or anything like that, but I work retail, and the store I was working at over the Christmas season was a store that we would get, like, we'd ship a lot of stuff out from this store, right? So at the time, I kind of switched jobs from working on the sales floor to working in the back room. And I would be like, I'd get a list printed off and I'd go out onto the floor, and I wouldn't be helping customers. I'd be like finding like the clothes and the coats and whatnot, and then putting it all in the pile in the back, and then scanning it into a system, and then like packing all the orders. And then once a day, the delivery guy would come and I'd give him all the orders that I'd packed so far. And honestly, I like that job a lot more than the job I currently do. I'd like to do that a lot more than working on the sales floor, but that's not important. What's important is I was working that at the time, so I was often in the back room, right? And a lot of my coworkers that I still work with now are all people on the sales floor, and they were still at the time. So it was a pretty busy day. Just a lot of stuff to get through. I had I think a stack of like 7 lists that I had to get through at first. Then there was more to print off. Like I got there and there's a bunch to already do. And so I was doing that. I was working away, and when I was packing orders, I could just like stick my music in and just listen to that and just do my thing. And it was pretty good. It was a solid 8 hours a day, and it was good money coming in, or decent money at least. And it wasn't too bad. So this one day, it was busy, and then it died down, like a really odd amount. Like it didn't even gradually die down. It was just so busy, and then it was like dead almost. It was dead almost, but then someone walked in, and there's these kind of bags that people bring in, and they're like, you gotta look out for them, and you're told to do so in your training, because they're like, I think they're lined with something so that the sensors don't really like catch things, right, when you're trying to steal something. So one of the managers saw this and went over the radios that all the employees are supposed to carry, and basically told everyone, like, keep an eye on this person, they have one of those bags. And so basically everyone on the floor was really distracted with this. This person was walking around, taking a look at stuff, and they're going at that for a long time. And so basically all the employees were like really focused on this person, and they'd like be helping their other customers, doing their tasks on the floor, but like every like couple minutes or so, one of them would be going up to this guy, and everyone was very, very focused on that. And so I was still in the back just packing orders. I wasn't working on the floor. And I heard some noises coming from the stock room, because the stock room is further back from the desk I was at. And I wasn't exactly sure what I was hearing, because I thought everyone else was on the floor, because the actual stock guy had gone home for the day, and the lady I was working with, who like taught me how to do what I was doing, she had also gone home for the day. So I'm just thinking, like, who's back there? And so I stand up, and I walk back there, and there's a ton of boxes, because we get a ton of like shipments during the Christmas season. So I'm just trying to like get through this maze of boxes, and I hear a lot more sounds as I'm walking through these boxes, and I'm like, well, who's back here? I don't say anything. I just, like, because I'm the quietest human alive, I just keep walking to see who it is. Then eventually when I get to the end, I see my coworker. What do we call her? We'll call her Abby. So Abby, like, she quickly drops in a box, like, ass first, and I noticed that her legs are out, and she's not really, like, I didn't think she was wearing shorts that day, and I'm really confused, and I'm like, what are you doing? And I noticed her phone over on the desk, and so I asked, like, what are you doing back here? And so for some reason she decides to explain to me exactly what she's doing. She said, like, oh, I was making a old, like, TikTok joke thing for my boyfriend, but now I can't find my pants. I threw them. And I'm like, what? You threw your pants? Why would you do that? You're at work. And she's like, I don't know, I was just making a little joke thing for my boyfriend. Like, don't tell anyone, but can you help me find them? And I'm just standing here like, what? Why would anyone do this at work? Like, I don't understand why she would do that. But she did. And she was like, can you help me find my pants? They're like somewhere around here. I threw them in the stock room somewhere. And I'm like, I'm sorry, you want me to help you find your pants? It was weird as hell. And so she's finally like, okay, yeah, like, I just really need your help. Like, I can't go back out there like this, obviously, and I need to get back out there. Can you help me? I'm like, fine, because I want to go back and do my job. And so luckily they weren't that far away. I didn't pick them up or anything. I just saw them, and I was like, okay, they're over there. I made sure she saw them. I'm like, I'm going to leave, and I'm going to let you deal with that on your own, and I'm not going to be part of it. But I would recommend not doing that again. She's like, no, I'm sorry. Like, don't tell anyone you saw this, please. I'm like, don't worry about it. I'm a quiet person. I'm not a snitch. I'm not going to tell anyone, but, like, I would recommend not doing that again. She's like, yeah, for sure. And so I walk away, and then I get back to doing my thing, and then a couple minutes later, she walks back out to the sale floor. I'm like, all right, that's cool. And I never bring it up to anyone. And the rest of the day is a pretty normal day. And yeah, that was that. Moral of the story, don't be like Abby. Do not, for one thing, probably don't film TikToks at work, and especially don't take your pants off while doing it. And yeah, just maybe don't do that. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for the story time. That's all I got for you guys today. So I'll catch you in the next one. Later.